Hi, folks. I'm here. Oh my goodness. It's been a day. Huh. I hope you guys are joining me. Okay, so I am there. There I am. Hi. Hi. Okay, let me move this. Oh, sorry. Don't mean to make you seasick. Okay, just let me talk for a couple minutes and tell you what's going on. I was doing some running around today, necessary running around, not necessarily something I wanted to do, but stuff I had to do. And okay, this is not working for me. So I'm moving this camera around. So in the process of running around, I didn't have time to put something together for tonight. Sorry, but that's okay because I decided what I was going to do is instead of I usually have things prepped and ready to go. And so tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something that I do a lot to get a card going, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Missed you all last week. Sorry about that. It's, well, that was the first Wednesday, and you know that happens. The fourth Wednesday this month. Hi, Connie. How are you? Fourth Wednesday this month is Warnersville Library Afternoon, 1:30. So hope to see you there, 1:30 to 3:30 if you can make it. Um, the new mini catalog's out live. If you don't have one and you want one, make sure you get in touch with me. Let me know. Send an email to nettep, Nettep 2020 at gmail.com. This is what it looks like. You should all have it in your hands by now. If you don't, you have to get in touch with me. Tell me you want one, and I will get it to you. Let's see what else. I don't have a whole lot of things happening right now that I can tell you about. Um, because there's just not a whole lot going on. Hi, Carol. Hi, Linda. Yeah, made it. Susie, hello. So I was really hot. That's why I wasn't here when I first got on. There was a couple minutes of background. Um, I'm sitting here and I'm working on this, and all of a sudden I was like, "Wow, it's really hot in here." So I had to go quick turn on the fan and get some air coming in. So the air's coming in. I'm waking up. Yay! So as I was saying, I haven't had a whole lot of time to prep. So what I decided to do today is I'm going to case the catalog. Now, case, that means copy and share everything. So basically, that's just saying, it's like the sincerest form of flattery. I'm copying the catalog. And what I'm doing is, since I'm not ready to get into Christmas quite yet, I'm doing the autumn, more than autumn. This set right here. Put it there. It's easier. Okay, so what this set is I think it's really, really adorable. Pumpkin spice. And I know I have some people have gotten it or ordered it, so I'm sure you'll enjoy this, what I'm doing tonight. This is kind of going to be a springboard. I'm going to make this one. I'm going to show you some stuff about this one, and I might get into that one. I'm not even sure yet. I just know I'm doing this one because I have everything ready for that one. And so the idea here is that when you're looking at a stamp set and you're stuck, you're not sure where to go with it, what to do with it, you look at the catalog and you say, well, that's a really cute card right there made with that. So I'm going to try making that card. And that kind of gives you a springboard to move forward with other cards. So hopefully that's what this will do for you. So I'm going to take myself out of the picture, I think. Let me see if I can do that. I know I can. There it is. Yay! And I have a very messy desk here. Okay, so this is what we're doing. And I'm going to let me get rid of this page because we don't need the phone number for Lancaster Symphony. I have been cutting pieces out. I have been making a lot of cards this week, just not cards that we wanted to do here. So, okay, clean slate. This is our stamp set. These are our dies. What I have done is I started cutting pieces out. Now, what I did here is I took the perennial postage dies. That's what these are. I cut a piece of copper clay for the background. And then these pieces are going to fit. I just cut a whole bunch of these pieces because I wasn't sure exactly which ones were going to work where. So it's going to be that one. And I'm going to square one down here. And whoops, what do they do here? I do not know. And all of a sudden, Microsoft has decided to start doing different things. And that means it adds things to my desktop that I don't want, which just baffles me. Okay, back to what I was saying. We're going to take this piece. I need a rectangle here, a small one. That's not small enough. This one, yeah, that one's going to go there. That one's going to go there. So those are going to fit pretty nicely. Then up here, oh, let's see. I think it's going to be a piece here, but it's going to have to be a smaller. There's a smaller one. Is that the right size? Yeah, that's the right size. No, that's too small. Okay, I don't know what size they used, unless they used the big one again up here. All this looks too big. Yeah, it fits. Okay. Well, I'm not doing it that way because I don't have another big one cut. So I'm just going to take it this way. It's like putting a puzzle together, isn't it? You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Put this piece and this piece. Hi, Kathy. Karen's joining us from the shore. Nice to see you. Hey, tell Flipper I said hi. Tell all the starfish that you see and sand dollars and all that I said hi. And the waves. I bet you, are you feeling any of the waves from the hurricane? I guess not yet because it's down in Louisiana. That's kind of far away, so you wouldn't be feeling that yet. Okay, this is the layout I'm going to use. This is not the layout that the catalog uses at all. In fact, that's not going to work because the donuts have to go in there. It needs to be bigger, so we're going to go like that. That'll work. Okay, there's our layout. Now these pieces can go, they can go one-dimensionals or they can get glued down. And for now, oh, by the way, when I was cutting these out, I kind of just laid them out on a piece of paper and cut them. And I was thinking, you know what? That piece would also work on a background. Oh, you know what I'm saying, on a background, just like that. And then you put your pieces in there. And so, don't throw it away. We save some things. Okay, let's just glue these down. I've watched this week, during the week, I've watched some different people doing some different card making things, and I have noticed, not feeling the waves, it's gorgeous. I bet it's gorgeous there. It's gorgeous here too, actually. Not as gorgeous as it would be at the shore, but it's pretty nice here. So I'm glad you're having good weather. You said it usually rains when you go down there, so I'm glad it didn't work out that way this time. Okay, so I'm gluing all these pieces. Anyway, so I watched a couple different demonstrators do their things like this. And they're so organized, and they're so, all the pieces are cut, everything's ready to go, everything's cute. And I come along and just say, I don't know what I'm doing tonight, but hey, here's where we go. And I have people watching, and I'm so glad you watch it. Thank you for watching my disorganization here. Okay, what's next? Next, I did get started on this. I did the pieces with this set are so cool. I really do like this set a lot, and I was really anxious to get started on it, so I just opened it up tonight. So these are all the pieces. You can see you have your latte, your whipped cream. There's an apple and a pumpkin and gingerbread man and candy canes and leaves. There's only one leaf. That's my only gripe. There's only one leaf, and this particular card needs a lot of them. But hey, I figured out a solution for that. And then there's a lot of words, like this one. Um, yeah, nothing's better than, and then you fill in the blank. There's pumpkin, apple, cocoa, hot, spice, I think that is. Pumpkin. So we need pumpkin spice, right? Yeah, we need that. Okay. And then words. Well, let's pull this out because we can see better this way. Um, we've got the nothing's better than you had me at to my grateful. It's finally autumn, fall, apple, eggnog, autumn season. Love you more than this calls for, except maybe you. So there's a lot of neat stuff here. I like this stamp set. And what I was thinking about doing is putting a big thing in the front. And I just might try this, and maybe I'll do it as a class one, I'll do it on Facebook one time. But I thought about making kind of a book type of card that would start out with nothing's better than, and then inside it would say hot cocoa, eggnog, peppermint cider, apple, just all of them. And every page would have a picture and the thing, so that would give you a lot of stamping. And then at the end, it would say, except maybe for you. Don't you think that would be cute? Okay, so that's a preview of coming attraction. So I already colored these except for the apple, which I'm going to color right now with real red. I colored everything else ahead of time so that you didn't have to sit here and watch me color. I cut out all those other pieces so you didn't have to watch me fumble with them. Wouldn't that be a cute idea, Connie? I think that would be neat. I'm gonna have to try that. Okay, so here's all my pieces. Now, I am going to cut these out using, oh dear, I just realized this is not going to fit through my mini on this card this way. But that's okay, I can fix it. Here we go. I am going to have to cut these pieces out, guys. But I don't think this is going to take long or be too obnoxious. I hope. Except if I can't find the plates. That could be a problem. We're going to hamper the whole. This isn't the right plate. Here they are. I've been doing a lot of cards this week. I had a lot of birthdays and a lot of things going on that I needed cards for. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of cards. Thus the mess. And then I had to take my mom to the doctor yesterday, and I had to take her for X-rays today. And I had a meeting, and so there's just been a lot of stuff going on. So I didn't get my stuff cleaned up and prepped the way I'd like to. So here's this donut is going to be a little bit of a bugger to match up. There it is. Okay, we got it. And our pumpkin pie. Okay, so the first couple of things is the latte, the donut, and the pumpkin pie. And oh, of course, there it goes. Yeah, those pieces, those are great. Okay, so the next pieces, that was the first couple. I don't know that many, it's just a couple. We'll get through them quick. Another donut. And I messed that one up when I stamped it in black, so I ignored it. Okay, I can't seem to find. I get it. There it is. There it is. Okay. Okay, so I hope you can see this. The donut's kind of a little hard to match up. There's our pumpkin. There's a lot of cute pieces with this. Little gingerbread man, the pumpkin, the apple. Okay, so there's those couple pieces. There's certainly one more piece here. No, actually, I have a couple more things to do yet. But okay, first is the whipped cream, and I'm showing you this because I'm telling you these are a little bit. They fit. They do fit. They don't look like they fit when you look at them. When you pull them, like I pull them off the paper, you can see. I pull them off the paper and I put them on this magnet sheet. You can see them better this way than you can on the paper. But let me tell you, some of this stuff, I looked at it and went, what in the world is that supposed to be? In fact, I still haven't figured this one out and that one. But I'm sure I think one of them is the marshmallows. I'm not sure what the other one is. This one is the cinnamon stick. And the whipped cream, I had a little hard time with finding it, figuring out which one it was, then getting it, because it doesn't look like it should be. I don't know, but it works. Okay, so there is there's that. Okay, and I also need my words, which they did them in a pink, yeah, I think I might do that too. The petal pink. So I'm looking for a petal pink scrap. This is how I organize my paper. I have a file folder for each color, and I have the whole sheets behind it, and then I have the scraps in a folder right in front of it. And for this particular thing, I have a couple, I just need a couple scraps, and I'm going to use those. And I want pumpkin, the words pumpkin and the word spice. And I may only need one of these pieces. Oh, that's going to work just fine. Okay, there's the pumpkin. Spice. I need my brush. The picker, the pick tool. I think I took it with me to my next class and didn't put it back where it came from. So I'm just going to have to grab something else, like a pair of tweezers or something, to push it through. And that'll work. Yeah, that was perfect. I think that's all the cutting that I need for this card. I'm going to need some more for the next card, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, right? Okay, there's our dies. And there's our stamps. Now, I have already colored these pieces. And we just punch them out so that we can assemble. Oh, wait. I didn't show you my solution, and you may hate this idea, but it works for me. Okay, the leaves. There is a leaf die. There's one leaf die, and I want about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 leaves. I do not want to cut the leaf die 10 times. However, in previous years, there were little leaf punches. There have been little leaf dies in previous years too that I could also use, but I spotted the punches and said, yep, that's what I'm using. So I am going to punch out all of these leaves. I pulled pumpkin pie. Ooh, they fly. Whoa, they're flying all over the place. Okay, maybe we won't do it that way. And I'm just going to go ahead and punch a whole bunch of them. We'll probably use them somewhere else. So there's pumpkin pie. And I'll punch a couple of these maple leaves. 2 going at it. Okay. And then I have some Cajun craze. and some crushed curry and granny apple cream. This goes so much quicker than die cutting them. Okay, now our leaves. Everything's cut, everything's ready to go. I'm going to tell you how I did what I did with the colors as we go. I wish that I would have remembered to use my uh, adhesive sheets on the back of this. And in the future, I will do that because they are so much easier to pin down when you do that. Um, we'll start with the latte. Okay, I colored this using blends. I use blends for everything. I stamped everything first with Memento Black. Um, the whipped cream is just plain white paper with the Memento Black on top, and I think that works just fine the way it is. I'm gonna find the word latte maybe to put on the, or maybe not. Maybe it's not here. Well, darn it. It's not because latte is in here. Coffee latte. So you have to punch it out. To put it across there. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to dig back out again. Okay, we can do that. Doesn't matter. So for now, I'm gonna just glue this on. I'm gonna grab my glue gun because I think I'm gonna need it in the future anyway. So might as well go for it right now. Now, as I said, you could put these on dimensionals if you wanted to, or you could just leave them like this and put the whipped cream on top. Okay, there's that one. Then the pumpkin and the cinnamon stick go in here. Just kind of little. Oh, okay, there is a leaf first. I don't have any leaves on that one, but I will. I'm going to put a leaf down first. It's going to go right here. And then I'm going to put my cinnamon stick. And then the pumpkin. And oh, there's something else I forgot to punch. I need a little piece of whipped cream to go on top of the pumpkin pie. So let's see. I guess that is just, must be the tip of that. So I will punch that out then too. I'll punch the latte in the pumpkin pie. Also going to do a couple of leaves here. And I want to put a leaf down here. Just should have gone under. Yeah, here. Okay, I can lift that up enough to stick it under there. Okay, where else? What else do I need? I want some up here, the donuts. There. Cajun craze. And the donuts will go on right there. And this one, oh, we didn't use the apple anywhere. Okay, so that's just going to sit there. We are going to use these leaves in this one just to be decorative. There, oops. All right. Now I am going to take the white. I'm going to stamp another piece of whipped cream. This set really does have a lot of stamping and a lot of die cutting on it, but I think it's worth it. I think it really, really comes out cute. So it's worth it. At least in my mind, it is. Now you just have to play with this to figure out where it fits the best. There, I think it fits down in this corner the best. And you know what? I don't want that to move. So I am gonna stick some washi tape on it. So there's that piece. And then I want the latte here. I want to put that in a color, a bright color that it's gonna kind of stick out. From the pink. I think I'm going to use Cajun craze. I think that'll look kind of neat. And I'm going to need little scraps of Cajun craze. Doesn't it figure? Well, you know what? I'm going to make me a little scrap. Because I got a piece with holes punched out of it. Wow, there's a scrap. Okay. I only want a little tiny piece. Oh, so what is everybody doing with themselves now that school's back in and vacations are over? Other than Karen. Karen's on vacation. I'm kind of jealous, Karen. I don't know. We were talking about going to the shore and we never got there. But then there's still some time. So it could happen yet, right? Okay, pulling this back out again for a second. Okay, there's the latte. Here's the whipped cream. There we go. I've been paying attention to my own little. I have notes laying around places. Do this on a Facebook Live. Do this on a Facebook Live. And I actually have things ready to do on a Facebook Live. And then it comes around when I'm looking at it saying, huh, what am I going to do tonight? I never dig those out and do them. I don't know why that is. I guess I have to pin them to my forehead or something. Okay, so there's my whipped cream, and my latte is still stuck in the dye, which is actually good because I would have lost it otherwise. So let's put these dyes away. Speaking of losing things, throw the tent and sleeping bags in the car and go. Oh, the shore is so nice in the fall. It is, isn't it? I'm gonna have to look into that. Karen, I am not a camper, not even a glamper. Just no hotels. I mean, I did work for so long doing going away and staying in hotels and things like that. It's just what I have to do. um, oh yeah, Brenda's another one camper, right? Yeah, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Okay, so here's my whipped cream for the pumpkin pie. I don't know if that's the right piece, but that's as close as it's going to get this time around, I guess. And the word latte, I didn't have to use. You're a glamper now, Brenda. I think I would rather do the glamping than the tent. I just couldn't bring myself to do a tent, even on the beach. And I would love the beach, but not in a tent. The sand would just drive me nuts. Okay, that's going to go there. And we're going to very carefully use our pumpkins, put our glue on our pumpkin spice words, and remember the next time to use the adhesive paper, not glue. Okay, the catalog says you have me at pumpkin spice, but I really kind of like the nothing better than. And then you put except maybe you on the inside. So that's what I'm going to do. So here's how we're going to do it. We're going to take the words here. I can get rid of this. And nothing's better than is right here. Stamp it on white. Oh, and while I'm doing this, I have some pieces sticking up here in the pumpkin spice. I don't think I got quite enough glue on that, but I'm gonna fake it. Now, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna glue this down. I mean, I'm gonna stamp that down as low as I can on this piece of paper because then I'm gonna cut it carefully, move that over. Um, Finding a cutter. Oh yes, I know, Carol, and it's due next week. I did not get it. This was one of the preview sets, and I got it as a preview set. Um, my order went in right at the 4th of September, and it took a while till they got to it, but they got to it, and I know it's in delivery process now. I got a delivery date for it. It is next week one day, and I'll let you know when it comes in. So much fun stuff in this set. Yes, it is. A lot of neat stuff. So yeah, Carol, I'll let you know as soon as it comes in, and maybe we could get together and you could pick it up before the class because you might want to play with it before that because it really is a cute set. And I mean, you saw what I just did. It's really not that hard to work with. Okay, so the nothing's better than I am going to put up on dimensionals because I want it to stand up just a little bit. So let me get up some dimensionals. And I'm going to also just keep it very plain like this, just black on white. And this could cause me to put a couple more leaves. Or not. Nope, I think it's fine, just like that. Nothing's better than pumpkin spice. Then they never show the inside. We could also say, except maybe hot cocoa. But no, we're not going to do that. Wouldn't that be a kick? I'm looking, there it is, except maybe you. And I think we'll put a donut inside. What do you think, guys? You know, Stampin' Up shows you the card, but not the inside. So you have to kind of fake it here. So we're going to make a pumpkin spice donut inside. And I'm going to tell you that I colored all this stuff. I told you I used blends, but honestly, you could use your watercolor pencils. You can just use watercolors. You could use a lot of different things. Um, okay, so I colored that with dark copper clay is the color of the donut. This is a dark donut. And just a little bit of the donut sticking out, so you don't even have to get fancy with the coloring. Like I said, you could use your colored pencils, you could use markers, you could use blends. I do like the blender pens. I really have a thing for them, so I'm using that. That was the dark copper clay, and then I have the light and dark pumpkin pie that I'm going to use for the frosting on the pumpkin. I mean, on the donut. And what I'm doing is I'm doing it in the light. And then I'm going to take the dark and I'm just going to go on and do a little bit on the sprinkles. And then I just take the light one again and that blends everything in. It kind of just blends everything together so it doesn't look like you made a line. If you know what I'm talking about. And I have a couple of leaves because I punched a bunch of them. So I'm going to put them on here too. It's right here on the bottom. Like so. And there we go. I do. I love this card. I love it. It's so fun. All the fun little things that you have to play with. Okay, so there's that one. I'm not going to make the second card because we're not going to have the time. I just want to quick show you something. Something new in the catalog this year is the Stamping Cut and Emboss Plaid, Forever Plaid 3D embossing folder. Now this is a big folder. Like look at this is the card size, so you can actually get two card backs from one piece of paper with this. So I already ran this through the embossing folder, and you can see this is such a nice. I really do like this background. And then I started playing with it. Now I took the spongy things, daubers, and I did espresso here and I did pecan pie there. And I like the pecan pie. So what I thought I would do for the background of a card is take one of my blending brushes and use it with the pecan pie. And just get a light. It really lifts the color. I mean, it really lifts the plaid when you use it on that. I like it. I do like the way it looks. Did I pick? Oh, I didn't, Carol. Thank you for reminding me. Because I have my names right here. Make sure I got everybody in here. Yeah, I got everybody in here. Okay, I'm gonna pick it quick. Carol, I picked your name. Okay, Carol's getting that card. Is that what you were hoping for? That's funny. It's funny that Carol reminded me to pick a name and I picked hers. And you saw I really did pick her name. I held it away from me and reached in there and grabbed it. Okay, so here we are. I'm just showing you the background this time on this one. Oh, the color. This is Brenda. This is pecan pie. The paper is the new beige paper that they have, and the color is the pecan pie. I like that. I like that background. Okay, so I am just going to take this and cut it at 4. 5 1/4. I might be able to use a little more color around the edges. And I think I'm going to grab some Cajun craze for the card base here. I don't know why that piece was cut that way, but it was, and it was weird. Okay, so I'm going to use Cajun craze. I'm going to cut this 5 1/2, 4 1/4. This is 4 by 5 1/4. And I have all these leaves cut here. So what I thought I would do is just take them and kind of glue them around. Well, that worked out, Carol. Now I copied that from the catalog. Now you can copy it from me, or at least use it as a springboard for ideas. I think that'll work out for you. Okay, guys, I am just randomly putting these leaves on here. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this, but I just wanted to show you that that background really is kind of cool. And it almost, I don't know, I like it. It's just, no, I'm not going to put the apple on. Let's see, what does this say that we could use? Full. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take 2 of our things off of here. We're going to take one that says hello and one that says fall. And I'm going to line them up on the graph here. That's why I use this graph paper. Okay, we're going to line them up on the graph, and hopefully they don't stick to your fingers. I'm going to put hello, full. Then I'm going to take my stamp, my block, and grab them just the way they were, okay? Then I'm going to take something little. That's a little too big. Maybe not. Honestly, I don't think we're going to use the same color. Okay, I'm going to grab another piece of Cajun Craze. I'm going to cut it out with, let's see, that will fit there. For the sake of expedience, I'm going to use this postage stamp, rectangular postage stamp. Punch. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp that in Cajun Craze. Which stamp, Karen? The stamp set? Oh, this stamp set. Yes, I like this. I do like this a lot. Well, it's still available. We're not going to go there, right? Okay, I'm going to glue these two together. And then I'm going to put this up on dimensionals. And I think rather than that, I'm going to put some sequins maybe on there if I can locate some. I explained to you already that I kind of have a mess here. But here's my sequins. If I could find those braille CDs, that's perfect. Yep, that is just what it needed. Okay, now inside this, just to finish it off, I am going to find oh, yeah, what am I going to find? A Thinking of you, kind of. Yeah, there's one. Perfect. Wow. I put the Cajun craze in the pecan pie slot. I got things messed up. Okay. That was a card on the fly. See you, Karen. Enjoy the campfire. Okay. That was a quick on the fly easy card. So those are two cards for tonight. I love this card. I really love this card. This is the catalog case, and this one is the card on the fly. Okay. Well, I am glad you enjoyed it. I had fun tonight. I love the colors too. I love fall colors. I really do. I like summer. Summer's my favorite season because I like the warm weather and I just like being outside and I enjoy so much about the summer. But I love the colors of the fall and the fall sweaters. Um, and I like pumpkin spice. I really do. Okay, everybody, you have a wonderful evening, and I will see you all next week. Thanks for joining me. I do appreciate it. I had fun. I hope you did too. Talk to you all later.